What's up? What's good? What is happening? What's going on, everybody? It is King Smith streaming live across multiple platforms today. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch at The Actual King Smith and Twitter at Actual King Smith. All right. If you're watching this on YouTube, do me a favor. Hit that like button for your boy. Help me out on the algorithms. That's the algorithm over here. Today's live stream is going to be brief. I know it has been a minute since I streamed. I think I only did one stream last week, but I needed a little break. The streaming process, getting things set up, and putting out the content schedule and stuff. It's work, especially for somebody that has a normal 9 to 5. But I do appreciate those that support my channel just by watching the show, those that support my channel by hitting the like button. And to the two members of the Royal Squad, shout out to them for being a member of my YouTube channel. That type of support is greatly appreciated. So we are almost done with the first quarter of 2022. January through up to last week essentially were brutal months for people that were investing into cryptocurrency. A lot of my family and friends that ask me questions like I'm an expert. I'm not an expert. Okay. I've talked about this plenty of times. Not an expert. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. I come onto my stream and I do my live streams and I share the things that I'm doing, both my successes and my mistakes, so that maybe somebody listening can learn or glean something from the stuff that I talk about. Okay. I talked about how one of my most recent mistakes was one of my SafeMoon wallets. It was my largest SafeMoon wallet because I YOLO'd into SafeMoon pretty early. Okay. There's a couple of cryptocurrencies. Whenever I've got the capital, I'll take a look at just released stuff. Okay, things that just came out that I figure out had their ICO or some type of fair launch, and I'll say YOLO. I'll throw small money. I'll throw $200 or something, like $100, into a cryptocurrency that just launched. Probably 8 out of 10 of those don't do anything. There's this one, and I'll tell you about it. Official Crypto Cowboy. They were great with their marketing and stuff early on. They launched their smart contract, and then everything just bombed. They had to go to this version 2 of a contract that didn't necessarily pan out so well, and they had a lot of steam going into it and just tanked. Okay, I thought that their marketing plan was good. I thought that their tokenomics were great as well, and they launched at a time where meme coins were kind of the it thing, but they weren't able to gain any momentum. And I'm still inside of their Telegram. They still only really talk primarily in their Telegram, but if you ask me, it's a dead project. It's a dead project, and I don't see it getting revived anytime soon. And the capital that I put in there, I might as well call that gone. Okay. So for those new projects, I'll say this: it can be a bit of a gamble. It can definitely be a bit of a gamble. So you have to really understand what it is that you're looking at trading or investing in. I've said plenty of times, I don't consider myself a trader, not by any means. Not by any means. I consider myself an investor, and I look for things that I believe can gain value over long term. We have somebody in the comments from my Twitch stream, Schultz21. I don't know what language this is. If anybody knows how to translate this live, let me know. It says, Je ne comprends. If you ask me if I understand your language, I do not. I hope you understand English, though. Shout out to you for watching on my Twitch channel. I appreciate the Twitch love that I get over there. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but I do not understand the language. I think it's French. After I get done, I am going to figure out what it is that you asked, though. And I'll shoot you a message back in Twitch as well. Shout out to you. All right. So, where am I at the end of the first quarter? let me go back and talk about one thing very specifically. I said set a goal. Have a goal for what it is that you're trying to do, and keep yourself to task on that goal. For example, I said first quarter of 2022, I wanted to accumulate as much CRO as I could, which if I were to strictly do nothing but accumulate CRO, I could have done it a lot faster. But what I wanted to do was have the batch of money that I had set aside, or the capital that I had set aside, that was going to invest in regular intervals of buying crypto.com, the CRO token, no matter what. Okay, every time I got paid, every time I got a little bit of extra cash, I could have been doing other things, but I said I want to aggressively buy the CRO token. Why? I'm going to show you why. Okay. This card right here is the crypto.com Visa metal card. Okay. It functions like a prepaid card. So, but it is accepted by places that accept Visa. Okay. I've only had one place or one online spot that I tried to use my card on that didn't work. But for the most part, I load up this card with US dollars. That's free to, like, it's free to add US dollars to it. And then it functions like a prepaid card. So you can buy your gas, buy groceries, and everything like that. And you get cash back in the form of CRO. Okay. For the Ruby Steel metal card, this card is thick. Oh, I dropped it. This card is thick too. All right. Every time I use it, I get 2% in CRO. And I try to anyway, anytime I go out to eat, anytime I pay for gas, anytime I buy groceries, anytime I'm paying a bill, anytime I'm doing anything that requires me to spend money, I'm using this card. And I've been accumulating CRO, stacking it up. Okay. Not touching it, not using it for anything, not converting it to dollars, stacking it up. Why? Well, I'm about to show you why. So I'm going to share my screen here. And what you'll see on the screen right here, currently there are 5 different tiers that crypto.com offers with their Visa cards. Everybody for free can get this Midnight Blue. It doesn't cost anything to apply for it. Okay, you do it through the app. It'll come in the mail, and you'll get 1% back in CRO with no additional benefits for having a card. Okay, once you stake $400 worth of USD for, I think it's 6 months. Yep, for 6 months. And when it's staked, it's a hard stake. You cannot touch it. Okay, but you hard stake this $400 for 6 months and upgrade your card to the Ruby Steel, which is the one that I have. This Midnight Blue is not a steel card. It's just like your regular plastic card, which I think I still have that card actually. I was looking for it because I think it's over here behind my laptop. But it's not the metal card like this. Okay. And with this Ruby Steel card, you get 2% in CRO. All right. And then you get a rebate for Spotify if you pay for Spotify Premium. I do not pay for Spotify, but something I do pay for, Netflix. Okay. Now you get a maximum reimbursement for the next tier card, which is Royal Indigo or Jade Green. I think for me, since this Jade Green is the color of money, that's what I'm going to get. So I have saved up enough that I can now apply for and get my next tier card, which is this third tier right here. And it wasn't easy. It was not easy. Okay. And the benefits that you get, not only do you get 3% in CRO, but you also get up to $13.99 in rebates for Netflix. Okay. Which I do pay for a Netflix account. So that's dope. And then if you're a traveler, access to airports that have the lounge key lounge, essentially, you can show your card and get access into what you can call it kind of an exclusive lounge club. because to pay for it, let me see what the lounge key normal membership is. Let's see. Normal lounge key fees. If I'm reading this right, it's like 30 something dollars per entry. Okay, here we go. It looks like it could be around, yeah, $35, and I think it depends on the airport too. Okay. If you have like a MasterCard, they've got the lounge key access and stuff as well that allows you to get yourself in and relax if you're somebody that travels. Like I plan on loading up my passport stamps here in the upcoming year now that the world's kind of opening back up, and also now that I've got a little bit of capital to do some stuff with. All right. And having this is pretty damn good. On top of that, it doesn't show it right here, but the staked CRO that you have to be eligible to get this card also automatically qualifies you for a 10% per annum staking that's paid out for CRO. And you get other additional benefits as well for having your CRO stake. Like you get a higher percentage if you choose to stake like USD Tether or USD Coin, any of the additional coins that they offer staking on. You'll get that extra additional payment for staking that cryptocurrency. All right. That's fantastic if you ask me. And I wanted to make sure that I went and got this tier as fast as I could because it's my opinion that the more that crypto.com does in their marketing, they're going to change their tiers and it's going to be harder to get into the upper tiers. Okay, that's my opinion on that. And I think if it happens, it's going to happen sometime soon. Okay. If you take a look at what they've done over the past year, and this is just in sports, I think that they're going to make other investments and other announcements this year that's going to set things up for next year and 5 years down the line and 10 years down the line. And that's the way that I'm thinking. I'm not thinking about the now. The now is important. Don't get me wrong. The now is important when trying to decide what it is that I want to do. But I'm thinking about how is what they're doing going to set up things for the future. Okay. And if you look at this website here, where they did kind of a recap of everything that they were a part of on just the sports side of the house. Okay. They're the exclusive cryptocurrency trading platform for FIFA Qatar 2022. Okay. That has a lot of eyes on it in a country that spends a pretty decent amount of money. All right. So that's going to create massive exposure for crypto.com. They did a 10-year, $175 million sponsorship with UFC, a 5-year, $100 million deal with Formula One. There's a multi-year partnership with LeBron James and his nonprofit foundation that's based out of Cleveland. All right. First innovation and technology partners of Series A football. I don't know what Series A football is. I'll just say that. But everything else on here, I'm aware of. And individual deals with the Philadelphia 76ers, which is right up the road for me. I actually want to go up and catch a Philly 76ers game one day. If I can get pretty decent tickets for them playing against a pretty good team before the playoffs anyway, because I understand that the NBA playoffs is coming up and ticket prices go up in the playoffs. And I like basketball, but I ain't trying to spend an arm and a leg just to drive up to Philly, um, you know, catch a game, have to worry about, hotels and all of that jazz. But then sometimes too, you're paying for an experience. So you know what? I might change my mind on that. I don't think I've been to any NBA playoff games. I've been to a regular season game. Fun fact, interesting story. I had the chance to go catch Miami in a playoff game, but I didn't think that the tickets were going to be affordable. I was down in Florida in Miami on Memorial Day. I think that that's the one in May, and it was when the Heat had advanced deep in the playoffs when LeBron was still on the Heat. My homeboys that went with me, they went to the game, and I'm like, man, y'all ain't gonna get no tickets. Next thing I know, they're sending me pictures. Now it was nosebleed seats, but they were able to get tickets, and they said inside the arena was a whole different experience when you go and attend a playoff game like that, especially in a game with like marquee players. And I was kind of low key salty that I didn't get the chance, or that I said no. Actually, I'm not going to do it because I didn't believe that they'd have the ability to find tickets that were affordable to be able to get inside of the arena. It was like a game 6 game as well. I was like, yeah, there's no way. Like, you're going to spend hundreds of dollars trying to get in. But apparently they found some that were affordable. We got a comment. Let's go. Brandon Token said Harden is looking nice with them. He is. He is. He's definitely better than having somebody like Ben Simmons, who didn't look like anything as he was trying to get traded off the team. All right. But and then you've got the crypto.com arena that they spent money on as well. All right. And when you add it all together, okay, what it does is it creates exposure. That's just simply what it does. It creates exposure. Okay. And as the US, which is where I live, as the US starts creating the infrastructure and stuff around cryptocurrency, look, however you want to feel about that, it is what it is. But getting yourself positioned and ahead of it will allow you as an individual to be able to maximize the best returns for you and minimize any bad risk that might comes along with trading or investing in cryptocurrency. Because as we all know, or if you don't know, I'll just tell you, cryptocurrency is volatile. And what I mean by that is you could have a 30% swing at any given moment based off of a whole bunch of factors. In the stock market, you don't see swings that often the way that they do in cryptocurrency. And if they do, it's smaller swings. It's definitely not 30% or 20%. You might catch, 5 to 7%. And when that happens, everybody's talking about it. A 20% swing in cryptocurrency is every day, period. All right. So as I'm looking and I'm analyzing things like what crypto.com is doing, I'm trying to figure out and understand what it is that I want to. Crypto.com is played well in the DeFi space as well. And it is my opinion that if you are a part of crypto.com's DeFi space and you stay consistent about what you're doing, over time, you're going to be happy. I hit the mic. You're going to be happy that you stayed that way. So, my 2022 first quarter goal was to get the 4,000 USD dollars worth of CRO so I can upgrade my card to that jade green. And I'm doing that tomorrow. I might do it tonight, actually. My current 6-month stake ends in 30 days. But what they do is they'll add that the amount that you have, which right now I think I put in 600 and it's up to like 1100, because when I initially staked my money to get this CRO was a lot lower than what it is right now. And since then I think it's like almost double. Yeah, I think when I staked it, it was around like 19 cents. And if I look now, let's see what CRO is right now. Let's go to CoinGecko. We're going to go to CoinGecko real quick, and I'm going to display this up. See, CoinGecko. Let's bring it up on the screen here. People are excited that the overall cryptocurrency market is looking at 2.2 trillion. It's been there before. It has been there before. So I say, temper your excitement a bit. Let's see if it crosses that 2.5 or it gets into that 3 trillion market cap. All right. CRO is almost at 50 cent. It's at 48.8 cent. When I staked my CRO, it was about 19 cent per token. Okay. So I've like doubled my CRO that's it. Like the initial CRO that's in there. I've doubled it. All right. So imagine if I would have went ahead and maybe put 2 grand in there, thinking that, okay, I know I'm going to get up to that 4,000 next tier. I can go ahead and upgrade without having to add any more capital if I would have done it when it's smaller. So currently the market cap according to CoinGecko for Chronos is 12 billion, 12.3 billion. And that's just have it rate inside of the top 20. Where's Ape at? Ape is another one that I'm saying, hey, look, feel how you want to feel about Apecoin, but Apecoin's got that name recognition behind it right now. Give Apecoin time. It's at $2 billion market cap and it just came out. Give Apecoin time. Apecoin, you'll be looking back and saying to yourself, I remember when Apecoin was $14 and I didn't get any. Like our people that had Bitcoin or could have gotten into Bitcoin when it was under $100 are looking at the price now going, I remember when Bitcoin was $80 per Bitcoin and now it's at 47,000. I remember when Ethereum was a couple of hundred and now it's over 3,000. XRP is another one. When the SEC news becomes favorable, in my opinion, is going to be favorable. XRP is going to explode. And when I say explode, I'm laughing because the current market cap for it is at 42 billion. Shout out to Solo TV 84 in a billion, man. I see you. We still need to do the link up, bro. I reached out to you, man. I'm waiting on you. When things become favorable for XRP can pass USD as a stable coin. I think it can get right under what BNB is doing, which is a surprise to me. BNB has the larger market cap, not because it's been in the game so long. It's because over in the Asian market, man, they know what they're doing over there. Okay, that's why outside of BNB, any of the other cryptocurrencies that can get in that Asian market like that has a chance to really explode and do well for you. XRPs, man, 50 billion, 60 billion in market cap. It's got the opportunity to do it, especially with the way that the cryptocurrency market is going and with how financial institutions are offering Bitcoin over the counter. I forgot the article and what bank. I think it was a Goldman Sachs. It could have been Goldman Sachs, but don't quote me on that. But Goldman Sachs, as of last week, is one of the first financial institutions to offer Bitcoin as part of their crypto and financial services inside the bank, like with the bank, not through a third party, but with the bank. Solo said he's been dealing with personal stuff, but you'll get at me. What's my email? It's the actual kingsmith at gmail.com. I keep everything on brand and I keep hitting my mic. This is a bad placement for the mic. But it's the actual kingsmith at gmail.com. I don't mind sharing that on live because I believe in opportunities and people, being able to reach out to me. And from that point, it's up to me to then sift through good actors and bad actors. So I keep everything on brand with my name. So uh shoot me an email, man. Let's link up, man. I watch your videos, not just your crypto stuff. I think I discovered your channel on your other talking points. And then I've been seeing you staying pretty heavy on the cryptocurrency topics and stuff as well. And I've definitely learned some stuff from the content that you put out. So shout out to Solo TV 84 over there. If y'all aren't a subscriber to his channel, go sub. He's a guy that has some knowledge in crypto and definitely thinks, how do I say this? Thinks different. Like I don't come on here and parrot other people's stuff or other people's thoughts. I analyze things from how I see it from this chair or wherever I'm at and try to figure out what works for me. And that's all that I'm doing by sharing my thoughts and downloading my thoughts is giving you something to think about so that you can analyze and figure out what it is that works for you. Like for me, I'm excited to be upgrading my CRO card to that third tier. Okay. And I worked my ass off to get that $4,000 in capital so that I can upgrade to the next card. I have a lot of other things that I could be doing with $4,000. But I'm a believer in how having that card and using it on things that I already spend money on is going to be advantageous to me. Okay. And if crypto.com announces changes to their Visa card and I'm already in that middle tier, then I'm already ahead of the game when being able to have the card and everything that it's about work for me. Because back in the day, you could get the second and third tier a lot easier than what it is right now. And when it starts getting to where they've got more users and more people applying for the card, they're going to make it that much harder to be able to join that club. Okay. So that is what I have for my video today and my wrap up for Q1 of 2022. Like I said, I hit my goal and I'm happy about that. So, what's my next quarter goal? I always talk about I work in quarters. Okay. So, my next quarter goal starting the 1st of April is to try to see if I can do this. I'll have to work out the specific number, but I want to get at least, could I do 1,000 a month? I might have to go smaller than that. At least $2,250 staked in Tectonic. Okay. What is Tectonic? Do your research on this one. Go to tectonic.finance. But Tectonic is a DeFi lending cryptocurrency. I'm just going to call it that. If you go to the website, it says Tectonic is a cross-chain money market for earning passive yield and accessing instant backed loans. Okay. It is my opinion that DeFi lending and borrowing is going to be one of the next big things, as well as just like how NFT staking is. Okay. As banks and stuff start getting into cryptocurrency, the same way that you can lend and borrow money from a bank. Okay. If you have the capital, if you have the currency, you can provide your cryptocurrency as collateral and be earning on it. And if you're one of my mic went mute. Let's try this again. The longer you you do that, okay, the more that your cryptocurrency is earning money, and as more people get exposure to cryptocurrency, the better off it's going to be for you in the long term. Like I said, I think long term. I don't have big capital to be making swing trades where I say, okay, I'm going to come in at $40,000 on this, and then when it doubles, I'm going to pull out. I'm not big money, big pockets, big spender like that. And if I was, I don't think I'd be putting it up on YouTube or wherever I'm live streaming until my child support payments are done. Let's just say that like that. Your boy got 3.5 more years of, you know, paying child support. And I joke about that, but it's also my life. All right. And I'm totally happy to do that. And I do above and beyond for my kid as well. But still, I wish, let me say, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. So I'm gonna end this by saying this. My Q2 2022 goal is to get approximately $2,250 staked onto the Tectonic staking platform. All right. That's my goal for 2022. So I'm going to shift how I use my capital. Okay. And I'm going to aggressively apply it. Even if, so let's say I have, after I pay all my bills and stuff done, let's say I have $900 uh, off of a paycheck. I take that 900 and I put it towards buying Tectonic and then staking. And I think I'm going to share doing that as well. That way I can keep myself accountable. I didn't share my Q1 2022 goal because if I'm honest, I didn't think that I was going to get to it. I didn't, because it was very aggressive of me because I'm trying to pay off other things as well as accumulate that CRO. All right. So that's my Q2 2020 goal. Solo TVO said, I think 20, the second, blah, let's start this over. I think second quarter will be great, but third and fourth quarter will be glorious. I'm hearing through the grapevine Walmart might accept crypto payments this summer. And then his follow up is that would be huge. I'm going to tell you this. I use Walmart as my barometer for just the market in general. All right. So not only do I shop at Walmart, I'll tell you, I shop at this t-shirt might be from Walmart. I get that just black tees. Like y'all see me come on my streams with these black tees. I got like 25 of them. If I don't get it from Walmart, I get it from Amazon. All right. But I use Walmart as a barometer because they have an understanding of the market. Period. If Walmart starts accepting cryptocurrency, be ready. Be ready for whatever form of payment that they use or whatever platform or ecosystem that they have set up, because that would be huge. And see, this is why I like following content creators like Solo TV 84. I didn't know that. Didn't know that. Never heard of that. But you best believe that when I get off this stream, I'm writing this down. Like I keep a notepad here on my computer of things that I want to get smart about. Okay, I wanted to get smart about NFTs, so I started investing into NFTs on both the Ethereum side and on the Chronos side. Shout out to BACC community, all right, and a lot of the other Crow NFT communities and platforms out there. All right, I'm still learning on the NFTs, but God, dog it, I'm at a loss for words right now with that mic drop because I can see the potential on what that would do for not just cryptocurrency, but for the retail investors like me. Okay. Whew. Oh man, I'm going to be on the lookout for that. Absolutely. I appreciate you dropping that little nugget. If you mention that on any of your streams, I missed that info. So shout out to Solo TV 84 for putting in that nugget. All right. So that's my video for today. I appreciate the live streamers and the comments. Solo TV, hit me up via email, fam. I definitely like to chop it up with you here one day soon. And to everybody else, be sure to hit that like button on YouTube. Hit that subscribe if you already have it. Be excited for cryptocurrency and the rest of 2022. Okay. I definitely know people that were looking at this like, oh man, Shiba this, and should I go ahead and pull out? Cause I'm up like it's funny. Can I end on this? There were people that got in Shiba when Shiba after it went way down. Okay. And they're happy because they're up now. All right. They are up now. There are people that are not happy because they got in when Shiba was several zeros and an 8 and it's down in the twos, just under 3, and they're like, yo, WTF. I got into Shiba well before it hit its all-time high, and I'm still up, so I'm not tripping. And I'll say, even with Shiba too, hold on. Hold on and just give it time. Bitcoin, 10 years, 7 years to get to where it's at now. Shiba's been out, it'll be 2 years this year or 3 years this year. It hasn't been that long for Shiba, okay? And it's just getting started with how many holders that Shiba have and the L2 solution that's apparently already created. It's going to be coming out here soon. Acceptance of payments across like AMC restaurants and stuff. It's just going to be a matter of time for Shiba. I'm still the guy that says that Shiba can hit a penny. And when it does, you'll be happy that you had faith. All right. That's my video for today. Thank y'all for tuning in. Am I going to be coming on tomorrow? I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, but I'm going to be streaming. I think my next stream is going to be Thursday of this week. All right. Peace.